Hey, what's up, champions? Gediminas here. How are you guys doing? Happy Monday. Have you set your activity goals for the week? Have you written out a plan for this week? What do you want to achieve? Remember, if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. I know you don't want to fail, but unless you're planning for success, failure will happen by default. So welcome to this episode. And if you're watching a replay, please do me a massive favor and stick hashtag replay into the comments. And if you're brand new, if you're watching one of my videos for the first time, then please say new in the comments as well, because I'd like to welcome you to the tribe. Okay, so it's a weird title today, right? Can you smell the smoke? What am I on about? Well, one of my mentors used to say, look, if you're sitting in the room and out of the plug socket, the smoke starts coming out of it, how long will you wait until you get the fire extinguisher? Will you do it right away? Or will you wait until the fire is coming out of it, right? Until the whole house is on fire? What would you do? Well, if you're like most people, probably as soon as you saw the smoke coming out of your plug socket, you go, oh my gosh, we need to do something. You would act on it, right? To fix that situation, right? Because you don't want to leave it there smoking because you know the whole house is going to be on fire soon, right? Makes sense. It's all logic. Well, your business is very similar to that too, guys. Now we are a little bit more than a third of the month in, right? So let's say at the beginning of this month, you made some goals. So maybe how many personal recruits you want to bring into the business. Maybe how many sales you want to do. Maybe what level you want to reach. Maybe how much turnover you want to do this month, etc. Right? So you made those goals at the beginning of the month, and that's awesome. If you did, I'm proud of you. I'm your biggest fan because you're planning. You're planning for success. So you should be doing that. If you haven't done that at the beginning of the month, you should do it. Hey Josephine, hey Anna, hey Christopher, hey Coral, hey Nana, hey Donatas, how are you guys doing? Okay, so hopefully you made that plan at the beginning of the month. But now we are a third of the month in, right? Which means 1/3 of it is gone. Now you should be then a third away in with your goals. So if you made a goal to get 3 new team members, then you should have 1 by now. If you made a goal to do 3,000 points, then you should have 1,000 by now. You know what I mean? So you should already be a third of the way through. However, if we are a third of the month way in and you have done 0, you haven't got any recruits, you haven't made any sales, you haven't got any points, that's your smoke. That's the smoke now coming out of the plug socket. Now let me ask you a question. Once again, when should you act on that? Now what a lot of people will do, they'll carry on waiting. They'll go, well, I still got 2 weeks. Many things can happen. And they'll keep waiting until not the smoke anymore. It's the fire coming out of it, right? So it's your signal now. If you're seeing that you haven't got any progress yet this month, if you haven't made any movement in your business this month, now is the time to get the fire extinguisher. Now is the time for you to take action. Hey Ida, hey Dharam, hey Ramunas, hey Inga, hey Loredana, hey Christina, how are you guys doing? So now is the time for you to take action to fix it. It's not the time at the end of the month. It's not the time to wait until the last day of the month and go, oh, you see, I made all of these goals on the first day of the month and here you are, I haven't achieved anything. Well, then you can't change anything because it's already game over. The month is already finished. What you should do, you should look out for that smoke. You should look out for those signals that are telling you that something is wrong. Something is not going the way it should have gone, right? Because if you made a plan at the beginning of the month, a third of the month in, and you haven't got any progress or you are behind, that's when you take action. That's when you double down and work extra hard to fix it, to catch up. So by the end of the month, instead of you being frustrated, now you're satisfied. Now you're proud of yourself. Now you walk with the head high because you saw there was an issue, you saw you were getting behind, you saw there was no result, and you took action. You got that fire extinguisher and you put that fire out. That's how you should be doing it, guys, because that's your business. Don't wait for somebody else to come in and change something. Don't wait for external circumstances to happen. You make it happen. Be the change in your life. Be the cause of that change. Don't put it out to somebody else. Don't put it out to your sponsor. Don't put it out to your team. Don't put that blame or that responsibility to somebody else. Because as soon as you do that, you lose control yourself. Instead, take that action. You be responsible for your destiny. You be responsible for your business. So if you're not seeing enough sales in your team, maybe you need to step in. You need to show example. You need to call those team members. You need to call those customers and find out what's happening. If you're not seeing enough recruitment in your business, you need to step in and do those recruitment. You need to step in and help maybe your team members to recruit, and so on and so on and so on. You need to be in charge of your business. Okay, so that's my lesson for today, guys. I hope you got some value. If you did, feel free to share this video. Maybe there's somebody else who needs to see this video, and maybe that person is in your friends list. And if you're already in home-based business, if you're already in network marketing, I've got a free gift for you. A free training on 26 ways how to get customers and sell more products. If you want that training, head over to titaniumsuccess.co.uk/sales, and you'll be able to download that training from there. Have an awesome evening, guys. Love you loads. Have a smashing rest of your week. See you at the top. Bye for now.